ki khubor ka bate si TV. Lawan Rashaphi da ka Frank Motors. Booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
Menteri Sarkar bapek ya katanat pulih puthi urakam sangma hadin gejengger part of Catholic Schools Association bansya iki bekindang ya biteng ban pendan kam kikot jongki ula pentip baka sarkar kandang syak satang mentau Snem makin pendan kam. Habakaran cikla pathai kubor menteri katanat pulih puthi urakam sangma ulayat ho baka sarkar kelarai mabarok ki skul ki deben buat Ryntih ban pendan kam tangai kikot kebela Mynjur daga Meghalaya Board of School Education.
The government has decided all schools will have to use only the Mbose prescribed textbook with its ability to make a laboratory school education. However, in the recent times, we have received some the Catholic Schools Association to allow them to continue to use their own books. So on that purpose, I think not only for those schools, we allow only this year to continue their own textbook. However, I came to know we have different institutions using different textbook. Like St. Anthony, they have their different textbook by the different publisher. St. Mary's have their different textbook by different publisher. Don Bosco, they're using a different textbook from the different publisher. They're also not uniform. There are many private institutions that are using their own textbook. Sometimes it is very important as a state. We should have a uniform standard curriculum textbook at the best standard. Of course, for some other books, for supplementary, for any other books, they can use it. But for the course book, I feel the best standard textbook we must use. Therefore, we will develop our own textbook being added our local contents. This whole year we will do this exercise. I think from next academic session we will move forward, but for the petition, the government will examine the petition and we will decide accordingly what is best to take everybody on board together. English is already in the market, and mathematics will be available between from 5 to 10th of February 2024 in the market, and it's called some English course book for class 6, class 8 and class 7 and the class 9 will be available since 3rd of February 2024. That means from next week. I think the Science NCERT Meghalaya edition will be available from 5th as a tentative date. 5th, I think from next week, all will be available in the market. So what? Because this cabinet is already decided, government has already decided that the Mbose prescribed textbook will be used in all the schools ability to make a laboratory school. However, due to certain limitation, and many schools has already ordered books to publish last year's October, November, December. So we allow this year to continue. But however, from next academic 2025, we will make it mandatory. Having said so, however, we have received the petition from the Catholic Schools Association. Government is studying the pro and cons, the merit and demerit, and what are the best, the books that are being used. We can use for all. We are open for any kind of discussion, and we will set up the committee to study all this so that every books will be studied, will be scrutinized by the expert, and government will decide accordingly. The whole idea is the best contents, the best curriculum, the best textbook must study by students of the state. No, for the teachers, training for teaching is not required. But however, for evaluation, tabulation with the new system has to be adopted. But that will decided by the Meghalaya Board of School Education, the tabulation, the question setting papers, all things all that. Right? So therefore, While we are developing the state curriculum framework, we will be sitting with all the heads of department of the Kasi department, the representative of the KHSDC, JHSDC, Kasi Auto Society, to have a first consultative meeting. The way forward, how our traditional practice, our sixth schedule, our what we call culture, tradition, our music, our traditional sports, our what we call the language, right? We want to include all this. I said earlier, we have to include in our curriculum, our syllabuses. We will be having a consultative meeting next month with all the experts and the stakeholders of the state, both Kasi and the Garo.